Travis Kelce and his girlfriend Taylor Swift went to Brittany Mahomes' birthday party on Saturday night and then came back to Los Angeles on Sunday, September 1st. It was seen that Taylor Swift and her boyfriend Travis Kelce got on the American pop star's Dasa Falcon 7XJ to leave from Kansas City Airport after Britney's birthday party the night before. Taylor Swift wore a red t-shirt and Travis Kelce wore a black shirt and followed behind. Security guards held umbrellas to keep the paparazzi away. Travis Kelce and his girlfriend Taylor Swift got back together over the weekend at Brittany Mahomes' birthday party. This time, the couple is said to be going to Los Angeles to get their new home. After many days of waiting, Travis Kelce finally got himself and his girlfriend Swift a new mansion in Los Angeles. Today is the official day they will be given the keys to the new home. In an interview with the NFL on Thursday, Patrick Mahomes also talked about his conversation with Kelce. Kelce told Patrick Mahomes that he and Taylor Swift had just bought a new mansion. He also said that the new house in Los Angeles, half the size of Taylor Swift's house on the beach in Rhode Island in mid-August. While on the Eras tour in the UK, Taylor Swift and her boyfriend Travis Kelce were also said to have seen a country mansion in Chipping Norton. The things that matter most to Taylor Swift and her boyfriend Travis Kelce are privacy and quiet. They want to enjoy and unwind in their future life. The couple's new villa in Los Angeles is in a quiet, natural area with strict security. If a stranger shows up, they will be questioned right away. A real estate agent in charge of giving Swift and Kelce the keys to their new home said that the couple's new home is in the suburbs of Los Angeles, just 3 hours away from Taylor Swift's home in Beverly Hills. This villa has a name that is a mix of Taylor Swift's new album name and the name of Kelce's boyfriend's rugby team. The mansion is thought to be worth about $27 million and has 6 bedrooms, a living room, a swimming pool, a mini golf course, and an open decorated area behind the villa for having parties outside, which was one of the requirements in Kelce's order. This is also thought to be the most expensive thing the NFL player and American pop star have ever spent on their future. Travis Kelce, a star player for the Kansas City Chiefs, said that his new mustache was inspired by head coach Andy Reid before the 2024 NFL season. It would be historic for Kelce and the Chiefs to become the first team in NFL history to win 3 straight Super Bowls. When the Chiefs and Ravens play in the NFL kickoff game on September 5th, Kansas City fans will be thinking about what the new season holds. But if you want to take one last look at last season, the NFL Network will show its documentary, American Football 2023 Kansas City Chiefs When a Team Wins the Super Bowl. It's written about in the America's Game document, which comes out right before the new season starts. On Wednesday at 7 p.m., actor and Big Slick co-host Paul will host America's Game 202-3 Kansas City Chiefs. KC beat the 49ers 25-2 in overtime at Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Rudd was there because he liked the Arrow Chiefs. It will also be shown at midnight on September 5th and at 5 a.m. on September 8th. The NFL Network said that quarterback Patrick Mahomes, tight end Travis Kelce, defensive tackle Chris Jones, and head coach Andy Reid will all be on the show. The first team in 20 years to win the Super Bowl twice, the loss to the Raiders on Christmas Day that fueled the run to the championship, and the link between Mahomes and Kelce will all be talked about. A lot of people will also talk about Taylor Swift's first game at Gaia Field at Arrowhead Stadium and how the Chiefs got more attention when she started dating Kelce. That week, I found out she was at the game. It was Kelce's idea to come in and watch the game. When Mahomes talks about Swift's first NFL game at Arrowhead, he says that he is a guy who is full of life and loves to have fun. That's why no one on the team was surprised. Some people say it was a distraction, but I told them, no, that's just Travis, he's always like this. The Kansas City Chiefs went back in time this past weekend by posting some cool old college football pictures on social media to start the 2024 college football season. As a result of changes made to kickoff rules for the 2012 season to protect players' health, star tight end Travis Kelce looked nothing like himself in his college gear. This was one of the biggest surprises. Only 22% of kickoffs were returned, and none of them were returned in the Super Bowl. Because of this, owners agreed to the hybrid kickoff model at the NFL's annual league meeting earlier this offseason. With the new rule, kickers will still start from their own 35-yard line, but the other 10 members of the kicking team will line up at the other team's 40-yard line. On the other hand, at least 9 blockers on the return team will be in the setup zone between the 30 and 35-yard lines, with at least 7 of them touching the 35. You can only have 2 returners inside the 20. The kicker is the only person who can move until the ball hits the ground or is touched by a returner inside the 20. Kelce was against the rule change at first, but after seeing it in action during the preseason, he has changed his mind. I can't wait. It looks like fun to me. The tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs told his brother and co-host Jason on his podcast New Heights, I was so against it. Do you remember that we talked about it? When they changed, I said, I don't like it. It's the football for the ceremony. Of course, that's the first thing that comes to mind. It's like war, with both sides being old school. It was like a running charge when Jason said the NFL wouldn't let the old kickoffs go on. Travis said, yeah, and to be honest, it's still electric. It's still being hit very hard by the person who has the ball. I won't name names, but I saw someone almost have his head ripped off. It was a flag on us, and I was so excited that I forgot which team I was on and thought, wow, that's
the
football.
NFL team's official account
It's
captioned
fun.
the post.
The new rule is based on the
Fans are buzzing about
NFL's
his new
kickoff
haircut,
rule,
which
which was
some are
made to
saying
get more
might be
return
influenced
turns
by
and
his
lessen
pop star
injuries during
girlfriend.
kickoffs.
Regardless,
The
he's still
NFL
getting
hopes that the
tons
new
of love.
kickoff rule will have the same effect in 2024.
Wild.
After
In the
that, we have a
video,
chance to
Kelce
keep
makes
special
a grand
teams in the
entrance at
game.
training camp.
In May, Rich McKay, chairman of the NFL's competition committee, said that special teams have been a part of the game for a long time. He also said that if you lose the kickoff, special teams are pretty much gone and the game goes to punt. The NFL will only use the new kickoff rule for 1 year. In 2025, the league can decide whether to keep the rule or get rid of it. Kelce's Chiefs play the Baltimore Ravens at Arrowhead Stadium on Thursday, September 5th. That's the first time the new kickoff will be seen during the regular season. The Kansas City Chiefs have signed Thomas, which means that both Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce will have better teams. General Manager Brett has been working hard to give his team the best chance to win the Super Bowl for the third year in a row. Tonight is the last day of the season, and players will be cut. He added someone to the team that has made people look twice. The Arizona Cardinals traded linebacker Cam Thomas to the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night in exchange for a 7th-round pick. This suggests that Thomas was on the Cardinals' list of players to be cut, and the Chiefs jumped at the chance to get him. Thomas played in 17 games as a rookie after being picked by the Cardinals in the 3rd round of the 2022 NFL Draft. He was drafted out of San Diego State. The next year, he started 3 of the 15 games he played in. He has a deal with the Cardinals that runs until 2025. This season, he will make $1.17 million, and next season, he will make $1.6 million. The Chiefs' UI is a cheap way for Andy Reid to add more depth to his team for another season as the team that can beat the 2-time NFL champions. The new NFL season starts on September 7th when the Kansas City Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens at Arrowhead Stadium in a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. But before that, all 53 teams must announce their final rosters. This announcement has to be made by Tuesday, August 27th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. After that time, teams have to give the NFL their final list. The team post was happy that college football was back and had some well-known people wearing their college jerseys. Patrick Mahomes, a quarterback for Texas Tech, wore a shirt from Notre Dame, and Xavier Worthy, a linebacker for Texas, did the same. But what really shocked everyone was seeing Kelce in Cincinnati gear with a different number 18 instead of his usual 87 and a completely different look. Kelce's old picture showed him when he was younger, with a thick beard, different hair, and even some black parts in his hair. It would have been easy to mistake him for his brother because he looked so different. Fans of Jason Kelce had different reactions to the old pictures. One fan really liked Kelce's picture because it had a Big East patch on it, which was a reference to the University of Cincinnati's time in the famous Big East Conference. Up until 2013, the University of Cincinnati was in the Big East. After that, they switched to the American Athletic Conference AAC. Some fans even took the chance to show their support for other players. For example, one fan commented on this tweet asking if Drew Tranquility is the best linebacker in the NFL.